Just to let you into a little secret, the campaign lines are being drawn for the election 2024, and two big heavyweights, their words, not mine, for the Trumpy Trumps will be Marjorie Taylor Greene and Eric Trump. Eric Trump will be running on a sole platform of whinging, whining and saying, "Daddy, daddy, daddy, please pay attention to me." Eric Trump, by the way, the same person who, asked people about charity and Eric Trump in New York. Helping yourself. And Eric Trump's qualification for doing anything is... Eric Trump's achievements for doing anything is... he is married to Lara Trump. Just putting it out there. Those are the facts. And Marjorie Taylor Greene. What is Marjorie Taylor Greene's contribution? Close to Kevin McCarthy. Well, he's irrelevant, so that doesn't really make anything. And, yes, I just realised, of course, January, the one thing that Marjorie Taylor Greene will be starting to kick in, she has borderitis. She'll be going on about the border here, the border there, the border everywhere, and she'll be blaming Secretary Mayorkas for everything. She plays the border card. I think I subbed everything up. But anyway, just in case I missed a bit, here are the two said clowns proving everything I've just said.
Can you imagine our federal government, our president, our Secretary of Homeland has enriched the Mexican cartels while they traffic humans and they traffic children and they traffic drugs and they cause all kinds of problems in our country. It is an invasion every single day at our southern border. And this administration is absolutely complicit. Not only they're complicit, they're responsible for it. They are making it happen. And the numbers do not lie. The numbers from 2020 to 2021 are shocking. Absolutely shocking. The numbers do not lie. And I have to say this, and these are strong words. The Biden administration is committing treason for what they've done at the border. His top issue, border security. What did he say? You do not have a country if you do not have a border. And right now, we have no border. We don't have a border. We have people invading our country from over 160 different countries from around the world. They're coming in from Russia. They're coming in from China. They are coming in from the Middle East. They're coming in from Africa. You can forget it's not just Mexico and Central America anymore. It is all over the world. And why are they coming? Because the Biden administration, Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas said, the door's open. Come on in. And they are making every single one of you pay for it. They are making you pay for it. And let me tell you, no, you cannot trust DeSantis and especially not Nikki Haley. Oh my gosh. She doesn't even want you to call illegal aliens criminals. How dare you? That might insult the migrants. Unbelievable. No. President Trump will secure our border. President Trump will not only finish the wall, let me tell you what needs to be done to that wall. It needs to be repaired because the wall has fallen into total and utter disrepair. The gates don't open and close. Some of them are stuck. Some of them are stuck shut. Some of them are stuck open. And then we have the Mexican cartels that are literally cutting through it while the Border Patrol is standing right there and they're not allowed to do anything about it. President Trump will not only finish building the wall, he will repair the wall, and he will secure our southern border. And that's exactly what America needs. I am fed up with it. I am fed up with it. Just a few months ago, two of my constituents, two Americans living in Dalton, Georgia, were driving to visit family, and they were in Texas. And both of them were murdered by a 17-year-old trafficking illegals into Texas. They were murdered. Their family didn't get to say goodbye to them. Their family had no opportunity to give them one last hug or kiss. No, they were murdered. Absolutely murdered. And this is happening every single day. Every single day. Now, let me tell you what we're doing about it, because I can't take it. I forced a vote on the House floor before Christmas to impeach Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. And then 8 feckless Republicans voted with Democrats to protect Mayorkas. Yeah, that's right. Then the next week I said, okay, fine, let's do it again. So I brought my resolution back to the floor. And I showed everybody I mean business. I'm not playing around. Because what did I tell you? I'm tired of Republicans not doing anything. Tired of that. I like people of action. I like problem solvers like President Trump.
He did a remarkable job. And you compare that to the current administration right now, and I'm not sure, and honestly I give somebody credit if credit was due, I'm not sure if I can come up with a single quantitative metric right now today that's working. What's working? You know, the fact that oil prices went through the absolute roof. My father had the lowest oil prices in the history of the nation. Remember? You remember he filled up the petroleum reserves for like peanuts? But he was buying oil for like $1.28. It was unbelievable. So he peaked it within like a day or two of the lowest, locked into a massive, filled up the whole energy reserves, which Biden ends up using to try to win him re-election. You probably remember that. He drained the entire petroleum reserves, which, by the way, are meant for national defense, not meant for, you know, trying to win yourself an election when you're grossly unpopular because you drive gas prices. So Biden comes in the first day. What does he do? He cancels the Keystone XL pipeline. Gas prices go through the roof. Then next day he comes out and says there's going to be a war on all fracking, all drilling, all this, all that, all ethanol, everything. Instant war on all forms of energy. Guess what? Gas prices go through the roof. So what follows gas prices? Inflation, right? And what else happens? Russia becomes rich. Our enemies become rich. Iran becomes rich. Russia becomes rich. It's awfully easy to fight a war against Ukraine when you're selling energy for $120 a barrel. It's awfully tough to fight a war when, you know, your greatest commodity as a country is at $25, $30 a barrel. It bankrupts them. It bankrupts our enemies. And beyond that, we were energy independent under Donald Trump, so we were sending oil and gas from the United States over to Europe. So we were making money. America was profiting off of it. Russia was making absolutely nothing. They couldn't fight wars. They couldn't enrich themselves. Same thing with Iran. And instead what happens? Energy prices go through the roof. Every time we go fill up at the pump, you know, we get absolutely hammered. It's 3 times as expensive. But then the administration goes out and they spend $250 billion fighting a war on the other side of the globe. They shouldn't have happened. Guess whose money that is? That's your money. That's your taxpayer money. So not only are you paying more, not to make anybody depressed in this room, but not only are you paying more at the pump, but you're spending $250 billion of our money that could go into having the greatest schools in the world, that could have the greatest manufacturing in the world, that could take care of vets in this country, that could be used for awesome programs that could benefit so many people. And guess what? We're paying for that. And you know how much Germany's contributed? Less than 10%. And they're not even contributing to NATO and other things. I mean, it's a joke. So guess what? We have skyrocketing inflation. You know, eggs go up 67%. Everything goes up. You know, heating oil. Heating oil goes through the absolute roof. I mean, there was a time where literally at Home Depot, you know, 2x4s were like 16, 17 bucks a 2x4. Everybody here remembers that. Sheets of plywood were 80 bucks. It was insane. Our entire supply chain was absolutely shot and went to garbage. And you know where Pete Buttigieg was, our great Secretary of Transportation? When nothing was on the shelves and a piece of plywood cost 80 bucks, Pete Buttigieg went on paternity leave. Because why wouldn't you leave all the shelves in the country empty and go on a hiatus? And when Kamala Harris became border czar, you know where she went? She went to Vietnam, because if you become border czar and you have a massive immigration problem and they're overrunning our southern border, tens of millions of people a year, why not go to Vietnam if you're border czar? I mean, think about that. And then you have the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan. Where's Joe Biden? He's in Delaware, because, you know, after a 20-year war, spending trillions of dollars over there and losing thousands of people and having thousands of people injured, probably people in this room right now, why wouldn't you be in Delaware as literally the Taliban is chasing us out of one of the greatest military installations which we paid for anywhere on earth. It's a clown show. It's a clown show. And, he needs this job with a hole in the head. I say that every day.